guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. Some of you me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you in another Let's Play episode of Remember the Flowers. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Please sit back and enjoy for the next 18 minutes, 16 minutes to entertain you. Let's jump right in. If hear any kind of haziness or such in my voice, I just woke up. Anyway, y'all, let's jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. We thought we'd be untouchable if we lived up here. The condos were still in development at the time, so I set myself up to work enough to be able to afford one. Aaron has a bittersweet look on his face. I'm sorry to hear about Xavier, and that I can't seem to help about it. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's not good enough for me, though. The least I can do is try to help him. I sit back on the couch and really start to concentrate. Xavier. Eventually I do recollect something. It's not much, but I can't put a picture to it. I just hear someone calling for someone named Xavier. Was I asleep? I look over at Aaron and debate on whether or not I should tell him. I want to, but I don't know if I should give him false hope. I'll wait until after my session with Vita tomorrow. Maybe we'll find out more after that. If he was a carrier, it's possible we were holed up in the same place. You said you wanted to go to university, right? I wouldn't mind, but I don't think I'd have the time. Plus, I never got a proper education. That makes me think a bit. That makes me blink. Wait, what? But you're easily one of the smartest people I've met here so far. Aaron chuckles. That's nice of you to say, but I had to teach myself most of everything I know, mainly to survive. Huh. I heard the education system was wonky here, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Oh yeah? What'd you hear? Well, Lance told me it was exclusive enough that he wasn't able to enroll, at least at the orphanage he was at. Oh. Yeah. Only one of us was able to really go to school back then. He'd come back and tell us what he learned, though. That was nice. I blink again and shake my head. Huh? What? What do you mean? Aaron looks puzzled for a moment before letting out a sigh. He didn't tell you we were from the same orphanage, did he? That makes me lean back and inhale deeply. No, we did not. You were all there together? Not all of us. It was just me, Lance, and did he tell you about Reggie? I shake my head. He didn't tell me about pretty much anything. I see. I really should stop being surprised by this point. But yes, we all grew up in the same orphanage. Reggie had enough talent that they allowed him to go to school. I start thinking back to the one time I've ever seen Lance happy. Was he, a deer? An elk, actually. How'd you know? Lance had an old habit he kept with a group shot of you all. He's the only one I haven't seen. Ah, I see. Unfortunately, he did pass away a few years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it hit us all pretty hard. Me and Lance were pretty close. Growing up, Reggie was always very patient with him. Aaron chuckles. Though as we got older, he became exasperated with his antics. Always the voice of reason. Is that right? What happened? Aaron takes a deep breath. Fuck, I really have to stop asking about sensitive subjects. But I really want to know. To better understand everyone. Oh, man. You know Xavier was a carrier, right? Well, a while ago, we were out on a mission with Lance and Rose. Reggie and Xavier were back in town doing surveillance work while we were breaking into a building run by Resume. Aaron takes a moment and starts to tap his free paw on his thigh. I don't interrupt. We got a call from Xavier. They were ambushed. Apparently there was a breach and they caught wind of where they were staying. Aaron takes a sip from his mug, although his wrist has a slight shake to it. Ooh. Reggie was already dead when we got back, shot a few times in the abdomen. Xavier told us he got to a capsule and ported him back to base. We don't really know what happened before that. Oh. Aaron takes another moment and breathes. Lance was pretty shaken up after that. He constantly blamed Xavier, both behind his back and to his face. Second, y'all. It's coffee time. Nothing like that rich bean? Aaron pinches the bridge of his nose. I should have seen it coming. After that, I think he was looking for an excuse to get rid of him by any means necessary. You couldn't have known. I know. Still. We sit in silence for a little while. I'm nearly done with my own mug, but I don't want to break the quiet just yet. Aaron stands up, which causes me to jolt a bit. Phew! Sorry about that. I gotta stop making things awkward. I don't apologize. I think I've got a similar problem. Sorry to make you recount all this bad stuff. Well, it's the least I can do. We're basically making you do that tomorrow. Let's hope after that we can just relax for once. Well, like I said, I'll help you with whatever you need from here on out. I appreciate it, seriously. Aaron moves to pat my head again, but stops. Oh, does this actually bother you? If it does, I'll stop doing it. It's a bad habit. I sigh with a smile on my face. No, it doesn't really bother me. Thank you for asking. Aaron perks up a bit more and ruffles my hair. Anytime. Dinner's probably just about ready. Let's go get something to eat, then head to bed. We both got a big day tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. Here, mind if I help set up the bowls and plates? Sure, I'll show you where they are. For once, we were able to enjoy a meal without incident. Aaron made a nice and spicy soup with some steamed vegetables on the side. They remind me of potatoes, nice and starchy. They're purple, which I thought was weird, although I guess we also had purple sweet potatoes? Whatever they are, they're very tasty. I could get used to eating Aaron's meals on a regular basis. Right before finishing dinner, Aaron pops open a small bottle and pours a few pills into his paw. He tells me he usually has trouble sleeping and they help knock him out. I get that. Aaron shows me how to put the dishes away in what seems to be a high-tech dishwasher. It looks the same, but cleans the dishes in a few minutes. Aaron claps his paws together to clean them off. Alright, I'm about to hit the hay. You need anything else before bed? Nope, I think I'll be good. I still have my canteen of water upstairs if I need any. Gotcha. If you need anything, don't be afraid to knock on my door, alright? I'm about to respond, but Aaron interrupts me with a great big yawn before he starts stretching. I'm beat. I'll see you in the morning, alright? He's already starting to slur his speech a little. Even a big apex predator will turn into a sleepy cat at the end of the day, huh? You better hurry before you start needing me to carry you, which won't happen, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Good night, Cyrus. See you in the morning. Sounds good. I'm gonna go put the dishes away, then head up myself. Aaron does a dopey nod a few times before excusing himself. He slowly shuffles himself up the stairs, letting out a few more yawns all the while. Maybe I should ask for what he takes next time. It's effective, probably taking animal tranquilizers. Ah, melatonin. How I miss you. Sure enough, all the dishes are perfectly clean. I gotta get one of these too. I'll look up the stairs once I'm done. Now that I'm alone, I start to think about tomorrow. I'm still scared. I don't have any more busy work to do, though. No use delaying the inevitable. I make my way up the stairs, albeit a bit slowly. I can't stay lost in my head for long. I can hear Aaron snoring all the way out in the hall. His door is open. I debate on going to close it, but I don't want to be rude. I doubt I'll be sleeping much anyway. I flip the light back on in the guest room and sit on the big bed. I stroke the comforter a bit before looking back toward the window. The moon is out and about tonight. I guess I'll have someone to keep me company after all. I look around one last time for anything to do. Obviously, there's nothing. I'm even already in pajamas. I guess I can rinse my mouth out with water. I need to ask for a toothbrush tomorrow, though. God, it's already March. Jeez. I stare at myself in the mirror. I look tired as hell. I cup my hand and hold it under the faucet. The water is nice and cool. I pour it in my mouth and try to get any excess food down the drain. I wipe my mouth and look at myself one last time. Alright. I'll be fine. I think I've made peace. Still, this is going to be one tough night to get through. I turn off the bathroom and bedroom lights, and then make my way to the bed. I don't bother getting under the covers just yet. Instead, I lay down on the pillows and face the window, just wanting to stare at the moon for a while. Damn. Smash Brothers. Yeah. Damn, this bed is nice. Hope the one in my new place is just as comfortable. I can't help but hug myself around one of the pillows with anxiety in the pit of my stomach. Maybe I haven't made peace with everything just yet. I kind of wish Aaron was here right now. So far, he's made me feel at ease. Although it's a bit too childish for me to bother him over something as silly as having trouble sleeping. Sigh to myself. Guess I haven't got any more backbone either. Starting to get sleepy, I turn away from the bright moon, clutching a pillow to my chest all the while. Despite my racing mind and my exhausted body wins the fight, I slowly drift off into an uncomfortable sleep. I feel something foreboding all around me. Am I dreaming? I can't see or hear anything, I just feel it. It's like I'm drowning, but I can't breathe. It's keeping me in place, not wanting me to let go. never allowing me to leave. Eventually I hear the sound of someone knocking, followed by something cracking. Fresh air floods my senses. I wake up, jolt upright, breathing erratically. Cyrus, you awake? We gotta head out soon. Yeah, he sounds almost as tired as I am. At least I won't be the only one having a rough day. Yeah, I'll be right there. I quickly grab my clothes from the dresser and then start getting dressed in the dark. The bright moonlight is still flooding the room. Without hesitating, I grab the jacket and put it on before answering the door. Aaron jumps. Oh, there you are. How are you feeling? Tired but fine otherwise. How about you? I didn't get enough sleep, but I'll manage. We should head out. We can eat when we get back. Alright. Any reason we gotta do this so early? Our boss wants any information as soon as we can. Vita agreed to meet us first thing in the morning. Let's go. Alright. Lead the way. Coffee. Nom, nom. Oh, that's smooth. Aaron grunts as he makes his way down the hall. He's not even hiding how agitated he is. Couldn't have let you have one more day. He's talking to himself. I choose not to respond to it. I'm too busy with my own thoughts. In fact, we don't talk the whole way there. Heart rate starts picking up. I can see Aaron's tail twitch in front of me. He doesn't turn around. I start walking down the unfamiliar halls of the base. Since I supposedly have credentials now, I guess I don't need to keep my eyes shut. The base looks like an office that someone with too much money would run. Everything looks obnoxiously minimalistic. There are a lot of other hallways with doors that all look the same. This unfamiliar setting isn't helping with my anxiety at all. Eventually, Aaron stops in front of a door at the end of the hall. We're here. His tone is deep and focused. He knocks on the door. No response. It catches me by surprise when he starts banging on the door. Hey, maybe they're not awake yet? Bullshit. They can get their ass up if they want to do this so bad. Do what, exactly? Oh, he's human. Oh, cool. We both whip around to the voice behind us. I assume this is Vita, as they're wearing a lab coat. Where were you? I was using the bathroom. You know I like the one on the other side. Can you take this seriously? Aaron asks in a gruff tone. Vita pinches the bridge of their nose. You're the last one I want to hear that from right now. If you're going to make me wait an extra day, you can wait 10 minutes. Aaron bites his lip. What do you mean? Vita sighs. Aaron insisted we wait before starting to recover your memories. He knew he only had the rest of the day before we got going. I was ready to work all night for this. Shouldn't you, of all people, be sympathetic towards what Cyrus is going through? It's because of that I want to help him as soon as possible. You really think this will help him? This is going to help all of us, and you know it. Aaron's fur starts to bristle. He's even baring his teeth. I don't appreciate the idea that you think I'm going to enjoy this, Aaron. If you already wanted to help him, as you claim, you would have taken him as far away from here as possible. Vita starts moving toward the door. Now move it. I have work to do. Vita is dead calm as they stare up at the visibly angered tiger. I don't want Aaron to do something he's going to regret. I take his paw in my hand. He whips his angry face toward me, but it immediately softens. Cyrus? Listen, I've made up my mind. I don't know what's going on, but I want to get the whole picture instead of wandering in the dark. I take a deep breath to calm myself. If I'm going to regret anything, I'd rather it be choices I made myself. But Well put, Cyrus Cantwell. Just call me Cyrus. You're Vita, then. That is my alias, yes. They extend me a hand. It's not going to be pleasant, but let's make the best of this. Yeah. Whatever this is. I take their hand and shake it. Aaron takes that as his cue to step aside. I can tell you're scared, and I don't mind if you hate me after we're done. Vita calmly unlocks the door. But for our sake, I need your current self to die. I don't even know how to respond to that, so I don't. I just nod. After you, Cyrus. Thank you. After a moment of reluctance, I walk into what I assume is Vita's office. They follow me before turning around to Aaron. You're not coming in, Aaron. Excuse me? You and I both know you're going to cause a big fuss, hurting both you and Cyrus in the process. Vita reaches for the door. And I'm not going to let that happen. With lightning speed, Aaron grabs Vita's wrist. He exhales a hot breath through his nose to Vita's face. Vita is as calm as ever, as if Aaron's monstrous grip isn't hurting him. Vita holds up his other hand with their axiom. Do you seriously want me to call Titania over this? That gets Aaron to freeze. I... Vita used that moment to have hesitance to pull out of Aaron's wrist and shut the door in one fluid motion before promptly locking it. If Aaron is banging on the other side of the door, I can't hear it. It's dead silent. Huh. Vita takes off their surgical mask, revealing some sort of mechanical jaw. I'm too anxious to ask about it. Again, assuming I'm going to enjoy this. Vita turns their attention to me. All right, let's have a seat. Sure. This looks more like a small apartment than an office. There is a corner of the room that's blocked by hospital shades. Vita pulls them back to reveal a small space that I assume he works in. There's 2 hospital beds along with a doctor's desk. Do you want to lay down or sit? I can sit. Vita pulls out their chair and motions me towards one of the beds. Do you mind if I smoke? I guess not. It's your office. Thanks. As they reach into their coat pocket to pull out a lighter, I catch the bracelet they're wearing. It has a character, a Chinese character I can read. Your bracelet, that says dream, right? Vita raises their brows before lighting what looks like a homemade cigarette. They take a drag before exhaling. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!